All right, so this is just going to be a super quick and easy video on how to import your .css files into your JavaScript files. So I have a file right here. This is my header.js file. It's basically what this is on the web page. So the first thing we're going to want to do is come to our source folder, and I'm going to create a new folder and name this styles. Inside of the styles folder, I'm going to create a header.css file. All right, so in here is where we're going to be able to access all of our classes, IDs, and whatnot, and apply styles to them. Inside of our header.js file, I'm going to come up here to the top, and I'm going to import singular double quotes dot slash styles forward slash header.css, right? Exactly how you named it. All right, so in a normal .html file, we would use the class property to define classes for each of our tags, or whatever tags that we want. But in React, we use the class name property. It serves the exact same purpose, only it's called class name instead of just class. I'm going to name this header, all right? So inside of our .css file, we can access the class name by using the dot, or a period, followed by the name, all right? And then curly brackets. So we're accessing this dot header class name in this main div named header, okay? I should be able to access this. We can go orange. That should render it, which it does, shows up in the back. If you hover over this little square right here, it comes up with this color palette. This bar right here in the middle of the two, I guess, is the opacity or transparency. If we put that down halfway, it should make it a bit lighter. It also changes this to an RGBA value instead of the original color value. We can see that's a bit lighter now. All right, so now there's a few different ways we can access this nav tag. You could either do, you could access the header class with just a space and then type the tag that you want to access. Using this method will access every single nav tag that is within the header class, whether it's a direct child or like a grandchild or whatever. It will access that nav tag. You could also use the right caret. So this is only going to access the direct nav tags that are direct children of the dot header of the header class. Okay. You could also give nav a class name or an ID and then access that here. We can just leave it as this for now. It doesn't really matter what we do. It'll be the same. I'm just going to give this a display flex and justify content space between, space evenly, sorry. You can only use the justify content and the line items properties if you are using display flex. If you're not familiar with display flex, I would encourage you to go read up and learn about it. It's super helpful, super useful. It's fairly easy to learn. It really makes your websites look a lot cleaner and a lot more crisp. Yeah, that's pretty much how you import your .css files. Import them here at the top. Then from there, you can access the class names, the IDs, everything else inside of your .css files, and those styles will be reflected in your project. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave them down below. I'll try and answer them as best I can. But yeah, thanks for watching.